She's the rising star of comedy in Aotearoa.
I am Kura, and this show is all about me.
Kura Forrester is the first Māori woman to be crowned Billy T. James Comedian of the Year.
And the 2019 Billy T. Award winner is Kura Forrester!
She's finding humour in all the wrong places.
It's everywhere now, though, isn't it? It's around Maori. It's everywhere. We're saturated in it.
Growing up in Wallywood, you could say Kura Forrester was destined for stardom.
Hi, John. How are you? Nice to see you. Come in. This is my sister Bubbles.
And it was with her whānau she took her first tentative steps onto the stage.
She spent most of her time hiding behind me and Mum. So she did lots of performances and made up lots of shows, but would only show them to us. So anytime she was in public, she went into her shell.
But Kura didn't stay in her shell for long.
Where am I? Excellent. What? No, I'm next to you. Okay,
Kura says as the youngest of three, her relationship with her siblings is a big part of her act.
There's a lot of comedy to be mined, I reckon, out of families. And the more specific I am about our family, I feel like the audience sort of go, oh my gosh, yes, we're like that too. Yeah. I definitely talk about feeling dumb in my family. Like, that was a huge thing for me growing up, was sort of like, I'm the dumb one. And I know that doesn't sound like anything, but, you know, it was kind of, like, tough for me. Oh, struggle street, eh? Like, oh, people are watching it like, oh, you poor thing.
At 17, Kura left home to study drama in Auckland, working hard both on and off the stage.
It feels pretty nice to be working full-time in what I enjoy doing, so that's good. And, like, I do not miss waitressing or anything like that.
So you feel like a full-time actress now?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like for the last 2-3 years I've been managing to work as an actor and a writer and a comedian full-time, and that's really nice to be able to pay the bills with that sort of work, because it's been a long time coming, man.
She might be best known for her comedic chops, even working alongside the likes of Taika Waititi.
University, yeah?
Yeah, but after that I'm going to travel.
But she's also an accomplished dramatic actress. In 2015, she was cast as the lead in The Possession of Janet Moses, the true story of a young mum who died during a makutu lifting ceremony.
How was it like for you to go from comedy to dramatic roles? I know you shot Janet Moses here on this wharf.
Yeah. I really loved making that film. It was amazing, and they really looked after us really well in terms of, like, wairua. I think that's one of the reasons I got cast, actually, is that I could go from comedy to drama really easily and not kind of get stuck in the darkness of that.
Which one do you prefer?
I think they both give me different satisfactions, but probably comedy. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't want to choose. I think I'd like to be good at both, if I can.
And she's mastered both by honing her craft here at Auckland's Basement Theatre.
I've worked on this stage heaps, and I feel pretty comfortable in this space. This is where I performed the Auckland season of Kura Shoulda Coulda. I think it's really important to have energy and to establish a good sort of relationship with your audience and look at them. If you look at them, it helps.
So this dressing room has lots of memories for you?
Yes, I've done a lot of warming up in here and freaking out in here.
Being the youngest, we all know that makes me the coolest, the most irresponsible, and the poorest.
Her hard work has paid off, winning this year's Billy T. James Award for Kura Shoulda Coulda.
Oh, that's nice. Billy T's dead.
A taonga which takes pride of place in her kitchen.
Yeah. I noticed a big yellow towel on the wall, a famous yellow towel.
Yeah, so that's made the wall, so quite stoked with that. So, yeah, it's a towel, but I got it framed because I was like, I better look after it.
And no one is more chuffed about her success than big sister Bubbles.
How does it make you feel to see Kura at the stage she's at now?
I'm really proud. Like, I'm her #1 fan. Makes me emotional.
Why does it make you so emotional to see where she's at now?
I think she's worked so hard and people are recognising how good she is. And she's getting, you know, what she deserves.
Kura is the first Māori in 15 years to win the Billy T Award, something that's not lost on her. You know, how come you think Māori don't go into comedy?
I feel like Māori are doing comedy everywhere. It's just not mainstream, you know? So my dad did a eulogy at his brother's tangi a few months ago and it was the funniest comedy set I'd ever seen. Like, it was really heartfelt and truthful and beautiful, but I saw my dad get a couple of laughs and then he was kind of like, oh, I quite enjoy this, you know? I don't know the answer to it, you know, but one thing I do know is that if you want more Māori in comedy, you can't sort of stand back as a mainstream industry and go, please, Māori, come to us, you know.
Kura isn't standing back, she's standing up. Today she's rehearsing an encore performance of Kura Shoulda Woulda with her friend and director, Jessica Joy Wood.
And also just a bit of classic Kiwi manaakitanga. I just want to let you know that you can go to the wharepucks anytime you like. I don't care. Are you holding on? No holding on. Is anyone else holding on?
Jessica says directing Kura is the sweetest gig.
Working with Ko, who's like a genius.
Here we go.
There we go. Who's also like my best friend is awesome.
Yeah.
Kura will be back on stage later this month for a special one-off performance at the Q Theatre in Auckland. Her goal is to take the show overseas, but she's being pragmatic.
I'd like to be really solidified in the comedy scene, you know, so I really need to keep doing that and keep gigging and doing stand-up and just be like mega rich and mega famous.